Iron Man 2 takes place 6 months after the events of Iron Man 1. Tony Stark is resisting calls by the United States government to hand over the Iron Man technology since they want it for themselves and they fear other enemy nations are developing it. And Tony Stark proves them wrong by showing footage of other countries trying and failing to make it. And yeah. And on the wild hand, he's also combating his declining health from the arc reactor in his chest, which he refuses to tell anybody because he doesn't want them to worry or something like that. Meanwhile, a rogue scientist named Ivan Vanko, I think I got that last name right, I'm not 100% certain, has developed the same technology as Tony Stark and built weapons of his own in order to pursue a vendetta against the Stark family. In the process, joining forces with Stark's business rival, Justin Hammer. Okay, I kind of found this movie somewhat depressing since I was more depressed dealing with Tony Stark being drunk, depressed and all that, and talking about how, oh, well, my end is coming. There's just no way of putting it else. And I really couldn't help but find it a little bit depressing for that. Like, it's like, and he also has, later on, he gets drunk at his birthday since he believes it will be his final one, since the thing is killing him, the arc reactor in his chest is killing him. He gets drunk wearing the Mark IV suit. That only spells disaster. Like, seriously. Disgusted by this, his best friend James Rhodes dons Stark's Mark II prototype armor and tries restraining him, and it leads to an awesome action scene, and it ends in a stalemate. Stark is down, Rhodes is looking at him what looks to be disgust in that suit, and takes it off and takes it to the U.S. Air Force. Um, it kind of was a little depressing seeing that scene since it kind of looked like he was trying his best not to cry and underneath that suit since he's fighting his best friend or one of his best friends. And there's also like there's James Rhodes taking the suit from him and confiscates it to the U.S. government. I'm seriously not trusting our government with that kind of technology. But this did also add more to world building since it showed at a debriefing they show footage of a rampaging Hulk in New York. I wonder where that happened. So, like, Stark and Rhodes would later reconcile and team up to defeat Vanko and his drones. Vanko seemingly commits suicide by blowing up his suit. Never explained again for a bit. I think I kind of forgot whether or not if it was in the third. But I don't think it's ever explained again if you ever see him again, since it says seemingly. So, after the whole crisis is averted, like, Fury informs Stark that because of his difficult personality, oh yes, you test his patience. S.H.I.E.L.D. intends to use him only as a consultant. Meanwhile, Stark and Rhodes receive medals for their heroism. If by heroism you mean Rhodes is the hero here and Stark is the arrogant, egotistical playboy and philanthropist. And they show yet another post-credit scene. S.H.I.E.L.D. member Paul Coulson reports the discovery of a large hammer at the bottom of a crater in the desert of New Mexico. I wonder what this could be. Overall, this film was good. It was once again a marked improvement over Iron Man 1. It also established another new hero and also built up the world even bigger, and with Rhodes joining up as a hero, pretty much. But ultimately, like, this film was just good. It was somewhat great. It had its flaws. Remember when I talked about the part in the Iron Man 1 video where I said I had a hard time buying that Stark could build a robotic prototype armor suit in a cave out of scraps? Now I'm supposed to buy that he controls a new element that is not part of the periodic table. Wow, that is a lot to buy, movie. That is a lot to buy. Well, everyone, this was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for more.